Hello, everybody. So, today I wanted to talk about cooking. I've posted a couple cooking videos on my YouTube. Um, I love cooking, I love eating. I feel like it is so helpful to my mental health. It helps calm me down, it helps me focus. Especially new recipes, if I have to concentrate on the recipe, I am not concentrating on anything else. So I get to stay focused, and then it produces something that I can share with others. I wanted to talk specifically today about the Disney Villains cookbook. My sister has this cookbook, and she was always making stuff out of it. And I told my husband that I wanted a cookbook for Christmas last year, and he got me this one and then the Friends cookbook as well. Um, I've done almost all of the recipes. There's a couple in this book that I would never do, and there were a couple that I thought I would never do, but I kind of went outside my comfort zone and did it. But this like unbirthday cake is one of the ones that I would never do. But then this rainbow cake, I was not going to do it because it just seemed really hard and it seemed like a lot of work. But I've actually made it like 3 times so far. So it actually came out really good, and there were a ton of dishes because you have to mix different colors into the batter in different bowls. So that was a lot. But I've made it a few times and it's definitely worth it for us. Another one that we really liked was Friends on the Other Side gumbo. I've never put the shrimp in it because I don't like shrimp, but I'm sure it would be good with shrimp. That's one of the good things about the recipes as well, is I can leave out things that I don't like and maybe replace them with things I do like, or just leave it out altogether. Like that gumbo recipe, I don't feel like it needs the shrimp. My husband might disagree, but I try to make it so that we can all eat it, and I really don't like shrimp. So there's another recipe in here for like shrimp kebabs that we probably wouldn't make because I don't eat shrimp. Another one outside of my comfort zone was this orange salad with feta cheese, and it was interesting. I didn't love it. Did I like it? Kind of. It wasn't awful. Like, I made, I think I like cut the recipe in half or something. Like, I definitely made a smaller portion because I wasn't sure about it. And I ate what I made, but I would never make it again. I just didn't like the combination of the oranges and the feta. But most of the recipes that we have tried, we have loved, and this is one of the books that I keep going back to. We make some fairly regular recipes from here, especially one of the smoothie recipes is really good. We've made that, gosh, probably like 15 times now. And there's a few others in the book that we've made a few times. Like there's a chicken soup recipe, and I've followed that a few times, but soup I feel like is more flowing as well. You can kind of like add things that you like or take things out that you don't like. And sometimes I'm not eating chicken, so sometimes my chicken soup is just vegetable soup. I've made the molten lava cakes a few times. Let's see. Oh, this Jolly Roger brisket was so good. I think I've made that like 4 or 5 times. So this is definitely a great book for us. I go back to it numerous times. I feel like with all cookbooks, it's kind of what you make it, you know? Some recipes are definitely not for like beginner cooks, and I feel like sometimes I have to kind of push myself to just do it, you know? I just have to try, I just have to make the recipe. Sometimes I change it up a little bit because, like that rainbow cake, I think it called for coconut extract, but I had almond extract because I was making the almond biscottis from the Friends cookbook. So I just subbed that out, and it's like an almond flavored cake, and it came out really good. Most of the time, you can sub some things. Some things aren't as easy to sub. But I really enjoy cooking because it really does help like bring me into the moment. Sometimes I get all up in my head with my anxiety or stress, and it's hard for me to come back down into the moment. And cooking really helps me do that. And it's also something that I can get my whole family involved in. There's always something to chop. My son loves to chop up veggies and stuff. We love going through the cookbooks together to try to look for new things to make. And I just think cooking and like being in the kitchen together is really helpful. It helps us come together and bond a little bit. And it's giving my son skills that he's going to need later in life to cook for himself. So I've really been enjoying it. I now have numerous cookbooks. My friends have been so generous. I recently got a Jurassic World cookbook that I am diving into. But that is it for today, and I will see you in the next